In today's fast-paced world, the endless pressure and mental burdens often leave us feeling confused and exhausted. Faced with these challenges, many of us might find ourselves asking, how much longer can I hold on? How do I break free from this? Maximus, the protagonist in Gladiator, offers us an answer through his unwavering resilience. Despite losing his home, his family, and even becoming a slave, he never gave up on his beliefs. Even in the face of death, he remained composed. His resilience wasn't innate. It was born from Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us how to maintain inner peace in a world we cannot control. Today, we will explore how Stoicism, through Maximus's story, can help us develop resilience in modern life, face an uncertain future, and become stronger mental gladiators. Stoicism emphasizes that true resilience comes from mastering the mind and self-discipline. One of its core concepts is the dichotomy of control, which teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. In this fast-paced, uncertain world, the external environment is often full of change and challenges, but our emotions and reactions are within our control. Stoicism encourages us to focus our energy on what we can control, our thoughts, judgments, and actions, rather than being swayed by external factors. This mindset not only helps reduce anxiety, but also allows us to remain calm and rational in the face of adversity, forming the psychological foundation of resilience. In Stoic philosophy, virtue is the source of resilience. The four virtues, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, constitute our inner strength and guide us out of difficult situations. Courage, in particular, plays a crucial role when facing the unknown and challenges. Courage is not blind impulsiveness. It is the ability to stand firm in the face of adversity and to hold on to one's beliefs in an uncertain world. It is this virtue that cultivates our inner strength, enabling us to stay grounded in tough times. Living in accordance with nature is another core principle of Stoicism. It does not teach passive acceptance, but rather encourages us to accept the impermanence of life and the course of fate. Success or failure can be seen as a natural part of life. Living in harmony with nature is not about giving up effort, but about calmly facing change and viewing each setback as an opportunity for growth and learning. This mindset helps us remain resolute in difficult moments, drawing strength from each blow we encounter. Negative visualization is an interesting and practical exercise in Stoicism, helping us foresee possible challenges and hardships. This preparing for the worst approach is not about sinking into negativity, but about preparing ourselves mentally to better cope with adversity. By imagining the worst-case scenario, we can face reality more calmly, no longer fearing the unknown, but instead strengthening our ability to bounce back. These Stoic principles are not just abstract theories. They provide us with actionable methods to cultivate resilience in our everyday lives. By mastering our inner world, developing virtues, living in accordance with nature, and practicing negative visualization to prepare mentally, we can maintain inner stability in a complex and ever-changing environment. This is not only what Stoicism demands of our resilience, but also the key to maintaining a strong mindset in modern society. Maximus's life trajectory resembles a gladiatorial fight, spanning countless hardships, with his resilience shining through at every pivotal moment. From a general's commander to a slave, and ultimately a gladiator, Maximus's journey is not just a cinematic portrayal of Stoic resilience, but also a vivid demonstration of philosophical principles applied to real life. As a general, Maximus displayed a deep sense of responsibility and courage as a leader. He not only won numerous victories on the battlefield, but also led his army with a strong sense of mission, never wavering, whether facing enemy forces or betrayal within his own ranks. His bravery and strategic wisdom exemplify the Stoic virtues of courage and wisdom. Even amidst the brutal battlefield, he did not rush into anger nor let emotions dictate his actions. Instead, he remained rational and calm. This commitment to duty, even under immense pressure, showed his ability to overcome challenges and marked the beginning of his resilience. However, fate's cruelty did not spare him. Betrayed and losing his family, Maximus was forced into slavery. Faced with such a devastating blow, he exhibited extraordinary inner strength. He did not wallow in loss or rage, but chose to accept reality and calmly adapt to his new circumstances. In the harsh transactions of the slave market, he showed remarkable psychological control by observing silently and keeping his composure. In the Gladiator training camp, he demonstrated incredible perseverance and learning ability, quickly mastering combat skills and preparing for the next challenge. This period in his life powerfully embodies the Stoic philosophy of living in accordance with nature. Accepting the impermanence of life and fate's plan, he chose to embrace it and find opportunities for growth. Maximus's gladiatorial career stands out as the most prominent phase of his resilience. Each life or death fight was a test of his willpower. In the brutal arena, he not only showcased remarkable courage and combat skills, but also surpassed himself in every extreme challenge. With every fall and every rise, he was forging his inner strength and will. For Maximus, death was not an end, but the ultimate test of his resilient spirit. Whether facing his formidable enemy Commodus or challenging opponents alone, he displayed calm determination, unwavering in his belief that neither life nor death could shake his inner resolve. In the film's conclusion, Maximus faces his imminent death with a serene demeanor, ultimately walking toward it with almost peaceful acceptance. There is no fear in his eyes, only acceptance of life's transience and loyalty to his mission. The Stoic philosophy of facing death without fear does not teach a disregard for life, but instructs us on how to embrace the end of life with peace, transcending the confines of life and death. Maximus's calm beyond death represents the highest form of Stoic resilience, a spiritual elevation of the gladiator spirit. From commanding on the battlefield to the silence on the slave ship, and then to the blood and sweat of the gladiator arena, Maximus continuously embodies the principles of Stoicism. Through his every action and word, we profoundly feel the spirit of Stoic resilience, a courage and wisdom that never bows to fate, never gives up, and calmly faces every challenge that comes its way. Maximus's Stoic resilience is not just a heroic legend on the screen. It can also serve as a wellspring of wisdom to help us navigate the challenges of modern life. In a fast-paced, ever-changing world, how can we cultivate the same kind of resilience that Maximus embodied? Below are some practical methods to integrate Stoic principles into your daily life, face adversity, and become a stronger person. Circle of control. Exercise. Focus on what you can control. Reduce anxiety. Maximus drew strength from his clear sense of responsibility and mission. Similarly, in modern life, we can use the circle of control exercise to focus our energy on what is within our control. There are many factors in life we cannot control, such as market fluctuations, other people's opinions, and unexpected obstacles. What we can do is identify these uncontrollable factors and reduce our anxiety and emotional reactions to them. Instead, we focus on what we can control, our attitude, actions, and responses. By setting achievable goals and taking positive action, you will find yourself gaining strength from the sense of control, reducing the negative impact of external factors on your emotions. Virtue Journal. Self-reflection to cultivate inner strength. Stoicism encourages the cultivation of inner virtues, and Maximus demonstrated unwavering resilience through his courage, wisdom, and justice. You can use a virtue journal to reflect on your actions and thoughts each day, recording your behaviors in areas like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. This process not only helps you recognize your strengths and areas for improvement, but also motivates you to make incremental improvements in small things. For example, when facing a challenge, can you make a calm and rational decision? Can you stay true to your principles during adversity? Regularly recording these reflections and creating a virtue action plan will gradually cultivate inner strength to withstand external pressures. Adversity pre-visualization. Negative visualization to strengthen mental resilience. The Stoic practice of negative visualization is a powerful mental tool that helps us prepare for adversity. Maximus remained calm in the face of hardship because he had already mentally prepared for it. In daily life, we can use adversity pre-visualization to strengthen our psychological resilience. For instance, imagine making a mistake at work, facing a conflict in relationships, or dealing with financial stress. By pre-imagining these potential difficulties, thinking about coping strategies, and creating an action plan, we can enhance our ability to endure and respond to challenges. When real difficulties arise, we will be better able to stay calm and navigate through them with determination. Meaning pursuit. Rise above adversity and find purpose. In times of hardship, it's easy to get bogged down by immediate concerns and overlook the deeper meaning of life. Maximus's ability to stay true to himself in the face of numerous difficulties was driven by a higher sense of purpose. In modern life, we can practice meaning pursuit to find motivation beyond the challenges in front of us. When facing setbacks, we can reflect on our long-term goals and values, viewing these challenges as part of the process of growth. Whether it's work-related stress or life's difficulties, learning from each challenge and connecting personal growth to a bigger goal, such as serving others or pursuing ideals, will make life more meaningful and help us stay steadfast and composed when facing future challenges. By incorporating these practical methods, you can not only develop a Maximus-like resilience, but also live the wisdom of Stoicism in everyday life, becoming the spiritual gladiator who remains true to oneself even in the midst of life's storms. From the movie screen to real life, Maximus is not just an embodiment of ancient heroism, but also a living example of Stoic resilience. Whether as a general, a slave, or a gladiator, he demonstrated the core principles of Stoicism at every stage of his life. Mastering the inner self, cultivating virtue, accepting reality, and seeking meaning in life. Stoic resilience is not an empty ideal. It is a deep understanding of one's inner world, a courage and wisdom distilled from every drop of sweat and every hardship faced. It teaches us how not to be shaken by external forces, how to find strength in adversity, and how to transcend challenges, imbuing every step of our life with profound meaning. Just like Maximus, each of us is a gladiator in our own life. When facing pressure, challenges, or even pain, whether we can tap into enough courage and wisdom from within will determine how resilient we are. No matter how unpredictable the future may be, Stoic resilience can become an unquenchable spark within us, guiding us forward. So, are you ready to step onto your own arena like Maximus? How will your Stoic resilience come into play when facing the challenges of modern life? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and let's discuss how we can live a more resilient and meaningful life in this complex world.